Good evening, everyone. This is Ananya Nandi bringing you the latest edition of Walaku News Bulletin. Welcome to our channel. On May 11, 2026, more than 560 Google workers have signed an open letter demanding the companies stop letting the US government use its AI for secret military operations. The letter, released yesterday, says Google should not help with classified defense projects that could be used in wars. Employees worry about how their technology is being used and want the company to focus on peaceful work. This is the latest clash between tech workers and their bosses over the military use of AI. Google has not commented yet. In a major development, the assembly election results of three major states, Tamil Nadu, West Bengal, and Assam, were announced today, delivering massive political shocks and reshaping the power map of India. In a stunning turn of events, actor turned politician Joseph Vijay's new party TVK has swept Tamil Nadu. Vijay was sworn as Chief Minister on May 10th, defeating incumbent MK Stalin, who even lost his own seat. The BJP also completed a hat-trick as Himanta Biswa Sharma is set to take oath as Chief Minister of Assam on May 12th. In a historic win, the BJP has taken West Bengal from Mamata Banerjee's TMC for the first time. Shubhendu Adhikari was sworn in as the new Chief Minister. Prime Minister Modi called it unprecedented in the history. Following the announcement of the 2026 West Bengal Assembly election results, where the BJP secured a historic victory, reports of post-poll violence emerged across several districts, including Kolkata. Clashes between rival supporters led to at least 4 deaths, with both BJP and TMC claiming victims. Dozens of injuries, vandalism, and arson at multiple TMC party offices, and incidents of looting or attacks on homes and shops. Major shifts have reshaped Indian politics overnight. The shaky ceasefire between the US and Iran is under heavy pressure today as missile and drone attacks continue in the vital Strait of Hormuz. Since the truce began on April 8, Iran has launched multiple strikes on commercial ships, including claims of hits on vessels from South Korea and others. The US says it destroyed Iranian small boats that tried to interfere with shipping. President Trump launched Project Freedom on May 4th to help guide trapped merchant ships safely through the strait. But after quick exchanges of fire, he paused the operation just days later, saying progress is being made toward a final deal. Iran has strongly warned against US moves in the area, calling them a violation of the ceasefire. Oil prices have shot up sharply because of the chaos hitting drivers and economies worldwide. Both sides are taking through mediators, but with fresh threats and attacks, many fear the fragile peace could break at any moment. Despite a US brokered ceasefire agreed on April 16, 2026, Israeli strikes continue in southern Lebanon this weekend. On Saturday, May 9th and 10th, attacks killed several people, including civilians and families. Reports from Lebanon say strikes in areas near Tyre hit homes, claiming lives of women and children. One strike in Sheikh Said killed at least 7, including a young child. Both sides accused each other of breaking the truce, with daily clashes raising fears of full war returning. The fragile peace, now about 3 weeks old, is under heavy strain as violence escalates. Many hope for quick talks to stop the suffering. In East Delhi on May 10, 2026, a massive fire ripped through a building in East Delhi late last night, killing 9 people, including a 2-year-old toddler. The blaze broke out around 11 pm on May 10th in a crowded residential area. Thick smoke and fast spreading flames trapped many residents as they slept. Firefighters worked bravely for hours to control the fire and rescue survivors. Local police and fire officials are now investigating the cause. Families are in deep shock as they mourn their loved ones. More details are expected soon. Big debates are heating up in India over press freedom and the environment. Just last month, India slipped to 157th place in the 2026 World Press Freedom Index, sparkling fresh worries about media freedom. At the same time, environmental groups are raising serious concerns about massive projects like the Great Nicobar development. In February 2026, the National Green Tribunal gave it the green light, but critics warn it could destroy rich forests, harm endangered animals like leatherback sea turtle, and affect tribal communities, mainly the Songfens, a small semi-nomadic hunter-gatherer, particularly vulnerable tribal group. This ambitious Great Nicobar project plans a huge port, airport and township on the remote island. Environmentalists warn it will destroy rainforest, harm endangered turtles and affect tribal communities. While the government calls it vital for strategy and growth, media coverage remains sharply divided. As of May 2026, Americans are drinking less alcohol than before, and experts say growing health awareness is the main reason. According to a new report, adult alcohol consumption in the US fell by nearly 12% between 2020 and 2025. More people are choosing water, sparkling drinks, and non alcoholic beers instead of beer, wine, or cocktails. Younger adults especially want to feel good and stay fit, said Dr. Lisa Chen, a public health researcher. Social media, fitness apps, and simple health messages are making a big difference. Health groups say this trend is helping reduce liver problems and improve sleep and mental health across the country. The shift is small but steady, and it appears to be growing. Many Americans are now toasting with healthier choices. If America can do it, why not India? That's all for today's Walaku News Bulletin. Thank you for watching. This is Ananya Nandi signing off. Stay safe and have a great evening. See you next time.